important factor to consider is costs. There typically are fees and charges for publication. Academic journals do have a nice business model where they can charge on both ends for the readers to get access to it, but also to the authors for publishing. With the advent and the more focus being put on open access, a lot of these fees are moving towards the authors, meaning an open access publication is available to all readers, but it costs more for the author to publish an open access publication. This can be very different. The journals list their publication fees as well on their websites. It's very important for you to look through. Oftentimes, there can be hidden fees and charges for extra pages and color prints and so on. We'll get to that in a little bit as well. So always check what kind of publication costs would be expected from a journal. Also see what your budget is for that, because your institution might not have unlimited funds. Very likely they don't. And there's only a limited amount that you can spend here. When we're talking hidden charges, always check what else is there. Especially what's very common is page charges and color charges, meaning if you either have a certain amount of pages that are included in the base fee and then each extra page would cost extra, or they might just charge always on the pages. Other way around is also for color charges. Many figures have very different price points for black and white versus color figures. So that can also really add up quite quickly. Author fees for open access, we've discussed a little bit. There's always a little bit of some fee, at least, to submit something. Importantly, if money is a problem, and in many institutions it is, ask fees can be reduced or waived. Asking typically doesn't cost anything. You might be lucky. And this especially holds true depending on where you are. Many open access journals have initiatives for global participation. They'll have low and middle income countries, sometimes reduced fees and waived fees. So check this documentation on the journal websites as well, whether there are exemptions, whether there are waivers for fees that might be applicable to you. Always depends on where you are, where you're working, but this can be a way to reduce the fees. Then again, there's also maybe a way within your institutions. Maybe your direct lab might not have the funds, but many universities and academic institutions also have a specific fund set aside for open access publications. And you might be able to get some funding from that specific pot that doesn't come from your lab budget. So also check internally within your institution if there are separate funds, separate money pots available for open access publications.